Look at a map of the world. Find Asia. Now zoom in to where the continent seems to pull itself together, a place where massive landmasses meet. Here you will find Pakistan. It is not just a country, it is a geographical pivot point, a hinge upon which entire regions turn. To its east lies India. To the west you will find Iran. To the northwest is Afghanistan. And to the northeast, towering over everything, is China. This neighborhood is not quiet. It is one of the most dynamic, complex, and consequential places on Earth. Pakistan's very shape on the map tells a story of connection and division. Its long border with India is a line drawn by history, marked by rivalry and shared culture. This frontier is one of the most heavily militarized in the world, a constant reminder of the tensions that define South Asia. Then, trace your finger west along the Durand Line with Afghanistan. This border cuts through mountains and tribes, a legacy of colonial map-making that has shaped the security landscape for more than a century. To the southwest, the border with Iran links Pakistan directly to the Persian Gulf's strategic dramas. Finally, the high-altitude Karakoram Highway snakes through the Himalayas to connect with China, a modern marvel of engineering that cements a powerful alliance. These are not just lines on paper. They are arteries of trade, flashpoints of conflict, and corridors of influence. The country is also defined by its southern edge, a long, sun-drenched coastline along the Arabian Sea. This is not just any body of water. It is a critical maritime lane, an extension of the Indian Ocean through which a huge portion of the world's oil and goods travels. Pakistan's ports, like Karachi and the deep-sea port of Gwadar, are its windows to the world. They offer the shortest sea route for many landlocked Central Asian countries and even for the western regions of China. This access to the warm waters of the Arabian Sea is a powerful geographic gift. It means Pakistan can never be truly isolated, and it will always be a player in global maritime trade, a fact that has not been lost on its neighbors or on distant world powers. So, when you look at Pakistan on a map, you are not just seeing a nation-state, you are seeing a junction. Pakistan's location makes it a natural land bridge, a physical connector between three of the world's most distinct and important regions. Think of it as a grand central station for continents. First, it is undeniably a part of South Asia. It shares a long history, a complex cultural fabric, a tense political relationship with India. The destinies of these two nations are intertwined. What happens in Pakistan directly affects the stability and future of South Asia. South Asia is home to nearly a quarter of the world's population. This connection makes Pakistan a key player in all regional dynamics, from security cooperation to economic integration. It cannot be separated from its South Asian identity. At the same time, Pakistan serves as the easternmost frontier of the Middle East. Its western border with Iran, its cultural and religious ties to the Arab world. Events in the Persian Gulf, diplomatic disputes in Riyadh, political shifts in Tehran, resonate deeply within Pakistan. The country is a member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, linking it politically and culturally with nations across the Middle East and North Africa. This connection means Pakistan is often involved in the complex web of alliances and rivalries, acting as a potential mediator or a strategic partner. Perhaps most critically, Pakistan is the gateway to Central Asia. Look at the map again. Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. They have immense natural resources, gas, oil, and minerals, but no direct access to the sea. To sell their resources, they must transport them across other countries. Pakistan offers the most direct, cost-effective route to the Arabian Sea. A truck leaving Tashkent could travel south through Afghanistan and Pakistan to reach Karachi or Gwadar, far more quickly than it could travel east to China or west through Iran and Turkey. This geographical advantage makes Pakistan an essential partner for the economic future of Central Asia. These three roles, a South Asian power, a Middle Eastern frontier, a gateway to Central Asia, are not separate. They overlap and interact constantly, placing Pakistan at the center of a complex geopolitical vortex. A trade deal with China impacts its relationship with India, a security crisis in Afghanistan affects its ties with Central Asia and the West, a diplomatic initiative with Saudi Arabia influences its dealings with Iran. Pakistan is constantly performing a balancing act. Pause. Geography is not just about politics, it is also about money. Pakistan's location makes it a potential economic artery for much of the world. The most powerful example is the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC. China, a manufacturing giant, has a geographic problem. Most of its trade travels thousands of miles by sea from its eastern ports, passing through congested waters, South China Sea Strait of Malacca. That route is long, expensive, vulnerable. Now look at China's western border with Pakistan. CPEC builds roads, railways, pipelines, creating a direct link from western China to Pakistan's Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea. This corridor is a game changer. For China, it's a strategic shortcut. A ship carrying oil from the Middle East can unload at Gwadar, then that's transported overland to western China in a fraction of the time compared to sailing to Shanghai. It saves time, reduces costs, and provides an alternative route, securing China's energy supply. For Pakistan, CPEC promises billions in investment, highways, power plants, and the transformation of Gwadar into a major regional trade hub. It cements Pakistan as the conduit for China's influence in the Indian Ocean, making Pakistan's stability a priority for Beijing. Beyond China, Pakistan's ports offer a lifeline to landlocked Central Asia. Imagine a cotton farmer in Uzbekistan. Your product is in high demand, but getting it to markets in Europe or Africa is a logistical nightmare. You rely on long, complex overland routes through Russia or Iran. Pakistan offers a simpler solution. New roads, rail links through Afghanistan could connect Central Asia directly to Pakistani ports. That would unlock huge economic potential in a resource-rich region with poor access. For these countries, Pakistan is more than a neighbor. It's a vital commercial gateway, the key to integrating their economies with the world. This trade corridor role faces challenges. The security situation in Afghanistan remains a major obstacle. Regional rivalries complicate cooperation. India, for instance, views CPEC with suspicion, seeing it as Chinese influence in its backyard. Despite hurdles, the logic of geography is clear. Pakistan sits at the crossroads of production and consumption. It links the manufacturing powerhouse of China, the resource-rich heartland of Central Asia, to the maritime highways of the Arabian Sea. The world runs on energy, and much of that energy comes from the Middle East. Pakistan is right next door to this global gas station. Iran, to Pakistan's west, has some of the world's largest natural gas reserves. The countries of the Persian Gulf, just across the sea, are the heartland of global oil production. To Pakistan's east and north are energy-hungry nations. India, China, Pakistan sits squarely in the middle, a natural land bridge between producers and consumers. This has led to ambitious pipeline proposals across Pakistan. One big project, the Iran-Pakistan-India, or IPI pipeline. Iran-Pakistan-India. A pipeline would carry gas from Iran's fields across Pakistan and deliver it to India. Iran gains a customer. Pakistan and India get reliable, cheaper energy. Pakistan earns transit fees. An energy superhighway through the country. Another is TAPI, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India. Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India. It would start in Turkmenistan's gas fields, run through Afghanistan, then Pakistan, and end in India. TAPI would unlock Central Asia's energy and deliver it to South Asia's booming markets. For Pakistan, transit revenue and greater strategic importance. But geopolitics complicate things. IPI stalled by international sanctions on Iran, and tensions between India and Pakistan. Because of its critical location, Pakistan is a country that global powers simply cannot afford to ignore. It has become a key square on the great geopolitical chessboard, the United States, China, Russia. For the United States, Pakistan has been a crucial, if complicated, partner for decades. During the Cold War, Pakistan was a key ally against the Soviet Union. After the September 11th attacks, its location became indispensable for military operations in landlocked Afghanistan. The United States needed access to Pakistani airspace and supply routes to support its troops. Now, a new great power rivalry is taking shape between the United States and China, and Pakistan is once again at the center of it. China sees Pakistan as its most reliable all-weather friend in the region. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, is more than just an economic project. CPEC gives China a foothold in the Arabian Sea and a direct link to the Indian Ocean. This allows China to bypass maritime choke points and project its power westward. For Beijing, a strong and stable Pakistan is essential to its long-term ambitions. This deep partnership ties Pakistan's fate to China's rise. The United States watches this growing Sino-Pakistani alliance with concern. From Washington's perspective, China's influence in Pakistan challenges American dominance in Asia. The United States therefore has a strong interest in maintaining its relationship with Pakistan. This creates a delicate balancing act for Pakistan. It benefits from Chinese investment. It also relies on American support and access to Western markets. This dynamic gives Pakistan significant leverage to play powers against each other. Other powers are also watching closely. Russia has been strengthening diplomatic and military ties with Pakistan. Saudi Arabia, Iran. For all these players, Pakistan is not peripheral. It is a critical arena where their interests intersect and collide. Its location ensures it will remain a focal point of international diplomacy and strategy for the foreseeable future. Pakistan's geography places it at the heart of one of the world's most volatile security zones. It acts as a linchpin, a fastener on which other parts depend. To its northwest lies Afghanistan, a country that has been a source of instability for decades. The porous mountainous border, the Durand Line, is notoriously difficult to control. It has become a sanctuary for militant groups and a conduit for conflict spilling both ways across the border. Pakistan's stability is directly linked to Afghanistan's. If Afghanistan descends into chaos, Pakistan often feels it first, with refugee flows and cross-border security threats. This frontline role has defined much of Pakistan's modern history. In the 1980s, it was the primary base for the Mujahideen, fighting the Soviet invasion, backed by the United States and Saudi Arabia. After 2001, it became a key partner in the US-led war on terror, providing logistical support to coalition forces in Afghanistan. That role has come at tremendous cost. Waves of internal terrorism and political instability. Geography has forced Pakistan to be a buffer, absorbing shocks from its neighbors, and a battleground, where regional and global conflicts play out. Pakistan's long, tense border with India in the east makes it central to South Asian security. The two nuclear-armed neighbors have fought wars and remain in a state of military readiness, especially over Kashmir. Pakistan's military strategy is shaped by the perceived threat from India. The country must divide attention between its western frontier with Afghanistan and its eastern frontier with India. This two-front challenge stresses resources, shapes foreign policy, and is crucial to the balance of power in the subcontinent. Because of these dynamics, Pakistan's stability is a global concern. A stable Pakistan can be a moderating force, helping manage Afghanistan's conflict and balance India strategically. An unstable Pakistan could have catastrophic consequences. The combination of a large population, a strategic location, internal militant threats, and a nuclear arsenal makes its security too important to fail. World powers remain invested in Pakistan's stability, since its collapse could send shockwaves across Asia and the world, making Pakistan a true security linchpin. As we look toward the future, the forces that have made Pakistan's location important are not diminishing. They are intensifying. The world is entering a new era, defined by competition between great powers, growing demand for energy, and resources shifting patterns of global trade. In this new era, geography is more important than ever. Pakistan's geographical gifts are permanent. It will always sit at the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, the Middle East. It will always offer the shortest route to the sea for China's western regions, the landlocked countries of Central Asia. The world will change, but the map will not. The mountains, deserts, plains, and coastlines that make up its territory are more than just physical features. They are the stage upon which much of the 21st century's history will be written. The country's location is its destiny, a permanent feature that dictates its challenges and its opportunities, making it impossible for the world to ignore. Its geography is its most powerful and most demanding asset. The rise of China as a global economic and military power ensures Pakistan's importance will only grow. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, is not a short-term project. It's a multi-generational plan binding the two countries together. As China's economy expands, reliance on the Pakistani corridor for trade and energy security will increase. For the next several decades, Pakistan's economic development and political stability will be a core strategic interest for one of the world's two most powerful nations. This enduring partnership anchors Pakistan's role in Asian geopolitics. Simultaneously, the future of energy highlights Pakistan's strategic position. While the world transitions toward renewable energy, the global economy will remain dependent on oil and natural gas for decades. Vast reserves in the Middle East and Central Asia must reach growing Asian markets. Pipeline projects remain logically compelling. TAPI IPI. As regional politics evolve, economic necessity could override political obstacles, placing Pakistan at the center of the region's energy grid. Its location makes it unavoidable in any future Asian energy security equation. Ultimately, Pakistan's location is a blessing and a curse. It brings challenges, conflicts, unwanted attention from competing powers. But it also brings opportunity, leverage, undeniable and permanent relevance on the world stage. Whether as a trade corridor, energy conduit, geopolitical pivot point, Pakistan is destined to play a crucial role in the 21st century. The country's leaders will always have a powerful card to play, not from military or economy, but from the simple, unchangeable fact of where their country is on the map. Anyone who wants to understand the future of Asia must first understand the secret power of Pakistan's location.